What is intuition? Have you ever wondered about that mysterious sixth sense that guides us through life's choices? Today, we are diving deep into this fascinating topic, and I will give you intuition development tip at the end, so stay tuned. I'm Dr. Katja Rusanen, a spiritual counselor ready to help you unlock this powerful tool. Let's explore how intuition can become your personal guide through everyday decisions and big life changes. Intuition can seem like a subtle whisper, easy to overlook and ignore. It comes from the Latin word intuere, meaning to consider. Intuition involves tuning into deeper knowing without solely relying on logical thought. Let's talk about how intuition manifests. Intuitive messages can surprise us. They appear suddenly as sensations or feelings or a flash of insight that bypasses conventional reasoning. Understanding the different ways intuition can manifest is crucial because we might overlook messages if we expect them to come in certain form. Now, I will go through the 6 ways to receive intuitive messages. The first one is seeing. Messages can come through seeing, which is known as clairvoyance. You might see images, symbols, or scenes in your mind's eye, perhaps revealing future events or hidden details. This is perhaps the most recognized form of receiving intuitive messages, but it's not the only one. You can also receive messages through hearing. This is referred as clairaudience. This could be hearing voices or whispers or even a song that seems to deliver a special message directly to you. Feeling is another pathway, known as clairsentience. It involves receiving intuitive messages through physical sensations, like gut feeling that something is right or something is wrong. Intuition can involve even smelling, clairscent. You might notice frequencies or odors that aren't physically present, guiding you in subtle ways. Tasting or clairgustance involves receiving messages through taste sensations in the absence of eating or drinking anything. This could be a sudden taste of bitterness or sweetness that inexplicably appears, guiding your decisions. And then there is direct knowing, where you just know something intuitively without any sensory input. This clear and undeniable insight comes without evidence but feels absolutely certain. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which one of these ways do you find yourself receiving intuitive messages? Or maybe you have noticed combination of them. Share your experience in the comments below, because your insights could help others recognize their own intuitive messages. Personally, my primary way of receiving messages is through direct knowing. Initially, I envied clairvoyance for their vivid visions, and I wanted that. Over time, I've come to appreciate and trust my own unique way to receive intuitive messages, learning that we each have our own path to tapping our intuition. To develop your intuition, begin by paying attention to these subtle cues. Keep a journal of when you receive intuitive messages or insights, noting what you felt, saw, heard, and so on. As you become more aware, you'll identify your strongest channels of intuitive communication. Remember, developing your intuition is like strengthening a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Start tuning in and let your intuition guide you to be more connected and have more fulfilling life. Want to receive intuitive messages more clearly? Then you better watch out these 5 common blocks that might be standing in your way. I believe that we all have intuition. Intuition is a powerful inner guide that can help us. But sometimes it feels like something is holding back that inner guidance. Today, we'll identify what might be blocking your intuitive signals and explore how you can start overcoming these obstacles. Stay tuned until the very end as I give you a practical tip on how to reconnect with and enhance your intuition. Block number 1 is overdose of electronics. Let's consider our electronic usage. Phones, tablets, computers, these devices constantly demand our attention and pull us away from our inner guidance. When we are always tuned into the digital world, tuning into our inner guidance becomes harder. It's like trying to hear a whisper in a noisy room. Consider cutting back on screen time a little bit. That gives your inner voice more room to speak. Block number 2 is substance use. Let's address substance use. Whether it's drugs, alcohol, or tobacco, these substances cloud our minds and create a fog between us and our intuition. They alter our perceptions and can dull the connection to our inner guidance. It's worth assessing if these might be veiling your intuitive insights. And block number 3 is overly analytical mind. An analytical mind is great for data and details, but intuition goes beyond your mind. Intuition speaks in whispers and gut feelings. If you find yourself always needing rational explanations, you might be drowning out your intuitive voice. Learning to trust that quiet inner nudge is key. Block number 4 is stress. Stress is a big blocker. It tightens us up and puts us in a survival mode where there is hardly any space left for intuition to emerge. If you are stressed, your body and mind are too busy coping to listen to subtle cues of intuition. Managing stress and finding moments of calm can help to reopen your channels to intuition. Block number 5 is strong negative emotions. Consider if you are going through inner turmoil right now. Intense emotions like anger, fear, or sadness can dominate our mental and emotional landscape, leaving no room for intuitive messages. These emotions can create barriers that intuition struggles to penetrate. Working through these emotions is crucial for restoring the natural flow of your intuitive signals. We've just explored 5 common blockages to our intuition. Can you identify with any of these in your own life? Or perhaps you have overcome a blockage that once held you back. Please share your experiences and insights in the comments below. Hearing your stories not only inspire others, but also help us all feel more connected as we navigate our intuitive journeys together. It is possible to reconnect with your intuition. And here's the development tip for you. Reflect on these blockages and consider setting an intention to address them. It might take some time to see changes, or you might see them quickly, but setting intention is a powerful start. Letting go of these obstacles can significantly clear the way for your intuitive voice to emerge. Thank you for joining me today as we explored what might be blocking your intuition. Remember, understanding these blocks is just the beginning of reconnecting with your inner guidance. You have intuition. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video, and stay tuned for my next video where I discuss how to enhance your intuitive abilities. Have you ever wished that you could receive intuitive messages with greater ease? What if I told you that it's possible? I'm excited to share with you 5 key practices that can help you to enhance your intuitive abilities. Just like a muscle, your intuition grows stronger with regular exercise. So let's dive into these 5 practices that you can start implementing right away. First up is stillness. In our noisy world, finding a quiet is crucial for tuning into your inner guidance. Turn off your gadget, give yourself a gift of silence. Allow your thoughts drift away like clouds on a clear day, creating space for intuitive messages to come through. Even just a minute each day can make a huge difference. Think of it as a mental decluttering. Next, immerse yourself in nature. Whether it's a walk in the local park, or stroll through a garden, or a hike in the mountains, nature connects us to the earth and to ourselves. Pay attention to the sights, scents, and sounds around you. This connection to nature not only reduces stress, but also enhances your natural ability to receive intuitive messages. Our third practice is cultivating inner peace. Dealing with negative emotion and resolving internal turmoil is essential. Don't hesitate to seek help if you need. Practice acceptance, forgiveness, and love towards yourself. Establishing peace within yourself provides a ground for intuition to flourish, even amidst life's chaos. Fourth is fostering self-love. The way you think about yourself influences your openness to receive intuitive messages. Encourage and support yourself through intuitive development journey. Simple acts of kindness towards yourself, like affirming positive thoughts or even giving yourself a hug, can boost your intuitive strength. Finally, let's set a clear intention. Declare your willingness to receive intuitive messages. Phrase your intentions positively and in the present tense, such as I'm open and willing to receive intuitive messages. And then affirming your intention helps align your subconscious with your conscious efforts, opening up the channels of intuition. To integrate these practices, I highly recommend you to try them out. Choose your favorite to focus on and test it out for the next 7 days. Keep a journal of your experiences and notice which practices enhance your intuition the most. This personal audit can help you understand how to better connect with your intuitive self. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore how to strengthen your intuition. Remember, like any skill, intuition needs practice and patience. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it helpful. I'd love to hear about your journey in the comments below. What practices are you planning to test out? Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, your decisions just don't seem to work out? What if I told you that there's a way to make decisions that will bring peace and greater ease into your life? Today, I want to talk about a powerful tool that we all have, but we often overlook when it comes to decision-making process: our intuition. Intuition can actually transform your decision-making process from stressful to serene. Let's dive into how you can use your intuition to make better decisions with 3 simple steps. But first, let me reflect time in my life when everything felt like an uphill battle. I tried so hard to figure things out, but every decision I made seemed to attract negativity. It wasn't until I reconnected with my intuition that decision became easier and life started flowing more smoothly. It was thanks to a friend who once reminded me to trust my intuition. Let me be that friend for you today. Whether it's everyday choices like picking the right foods for your body or big life changes such as moving to a new country, intuition is your ultimate guide. Now, let's go through the 3 steps to making decisions with intuition. First, let's start with preparation. Set a clear intention about what guidance you are seeking. Find a quiet space and center yourself and surround yourself with love. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Let your mind quiet down as much as possible. This stage is all about creating a calm internal environment to connect with your intuition. Next, let's set intention to receive into the message. Once you feel calmer and centered, ask a simple yes or no question like, is signing up for this training course for my highest good? Be open to receive the response, which can come in many different forms. I have another video where I explain 6 ways you can receive intuitive messages. In case you feel pressured for an answer, shift your focus. Bring in a wonder about the possibilities the decision could bring, and let that curiosity guide you without forcing an answer. Finally, when you receive your guidance, first express gratitude. A simple thank you to acknowledge the guidance you received helps to establish a better relationship with your intuition. Then, and this is super important, take action. Use the insights you've gained to move forward. Trust that your intuition will lead you to the right choices for you. To really harness the power of your intuition in decision making, I recommend that you practice these 3 steps regularly. Set aside some time, experiment with different questions, and note down your experiences into your journal. Notice how decisions become more aligned with your true self over time. Thank you so much for joining me today as we explored how to make better decisions using your intuition. If you enjoyed this video, please give it thumbs up and subscribe for more. Your intuition is a powerful ally. Start listening to it more closely. Until next time, keep trusting that inner voice. It knows the way.